Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight. This is going to be a reading for the week ahead. Hopefully, I don't get cut short. Oops. Let's see. Short window of time. This is a reading for the week ahead. One more card from the Mantegna Tarot. One more card. So, my cat that's more adventurous just caught a mouse outside and brought it into the house. I believe it's her first catch, and she's a cat, so as good morning. I was able to rescue it and release it back to the wild. Yeah, it's always fun. All right, let's see if we get one more card. Give it 3 more. Okay, I guess that's it then. We have the sun and we have upper heavens. And then this here is the Divine Feather Messenger. All the cards were shuffled prior to recording. The Divine Feather Messenger, what kind of oracle can you give us for this coming week ahead? Oh, here we have a couple. We have the duck and the cardinal. I didn't notice those flip. Okay, and then we also have, I'm still a little shaky, I apologize, from the mouse adventure. We have duck and cardinal. We have sun and upper heavens. So the sun is card number 44. Upper heavens is card number 48. The duck says to find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. And the cardinal says, stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. That's nice. I think I say that frequently. That's nice. That's a nice message. It is though. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role ahead of you. 5 of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Lovers, the Page of Cups. Anything else? I get 2 more cards, please, for the reading for the week ahead. 5 of Wands, Knight of Wands, oops, the Lovers, the Page of Cups, the Emperor, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. Hi, kitty. Okay, so the 5 of Wands can be a bit of conflict. It's change. I'll get deeper into that. The Knight of Wands is a message of passion, quick movement, enthusiasm and impetus. The Lovers is an exchange of energy. It is finding a common ground. It is finding a balance, an agreement. It could indicate finding a common ground with a romantic partner. The Page of Cups is an emotional offering. The Emperor is a card of the strongest and best attributes of all the kings, the clarity, the power, the control being more so the self-control, the wisdom to make choices, to speak your mind when situations require that. It can be a person of few words, and of course those words have higher importance. And then the 5 of Cups, which is generally a focus on, let's just say, things that didn't work out, situations that have gone by, things that have expired, things that don't serve us anymore, and we're still focusing our attention on those things when we should kind of turn forward to the cups, as they say, that aren't spilled, the cups that are still full, the things that in our lives that are emotionally fulfilling that still stand, the withstanding elements of emotional satisfaction. That's where we should focus our attention instead of on things or situations that may have gone by or expired. So to start out with the card, the Sun here, this is card number 44. It is the archetype for common sense. Act clearly and consistently. This is to make a habit of being clear, of being transparent, of letting your direction be known, and taking steps consistently toward your goals and your dreams, and to keep balance while doing so that you don't fall off the winged chariot. This is having the balance and control over all the horses drawing this chariot into the sky, toward the sun, shooting for the stars, that sort of idea. You don't want to lose balance and fall into the emotional waters of torment, anxiety, moodiness, temper tantrums, etc., nor do you want to lose your balance and fall out of the chariot onto this hard ground of reality. So there is an element of being pragmatic and practical as you keep yourself in balance and go after your dreams, desires, hopes, goals, etc. Next we have the upper heavens. This is card number 48. This is the archetype for farsightedness. Foresee the direction of all things. Again, this touches on that notion that with the idea of farsightedness, that we need to consider different possibilities, different outcomes. We need to consider parts of reality that might come up that are going to be more of a challenge. This is to say it's a good idea to have a little bit of money in your savings account in case you have to repair your roof, in case your water heater blows. That those things apply to a homeowner, but this could be said for having a little something in savings for those unfortunate events that we don't really plan, right? We don't plan to get a flat tire. We don't plan for these things, these repairs to our homes, that sort of thing. This is saying that in pursuing your dreams, you do need to have a little bit of consideration, like what could go wrong. It's not to say that anything will go wrong. It's just a matter of being prepared in different ways, of being aware of things that could go wrong so that you have a better understanding of what you're getting yourself into as you pursue your dreams. There's also this huge sphere here of stars that is indicative of there being a celestial force at play. This is to say that planetary movements, astrological signs, astrological charts, right? All those things, all the planets as they interact with one another and make transits and so forth, can have an impact on our lives. And so to some extent, we kind of have to go with the flow, go with the energy that's at play, and on the other hand, trust that there's a divine plan. And next we have the duck and the cardinal from the Divine Feather Messenger. So let's read the duck. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. There are many varieties of duck, almost all living on both land and water. The feminine quality of water is important to this bird as it links to the emotional body and to the general idea of nurturance and flow. In spite of their close connection to earth and water, most ducks can also fly, making them adaptable to their circumstances. Yes, this is what I was trying to get at with these cards, that in pursuit of those dreams, you also have to be prepared to be adaptable to other circumstances. Ducks are playful, affectionate, and community-oriented, and will often return to where they feel safe and comfortable. Ducks remind us to look at how we are sailing our own seas and consider if we are placing ourselves in the areas that support us best. Duck is the messenger who glides into your awareness now. If you have felt out of your element or without a safety net, the duck feather reminds you to come back to the people, places, and surroundings that make you feel most at home. Very often, the busyness of life can take us off course. Our friendships and sense of community can help us to reconnect in a positive way. Duck's friendly message encourages you to revisit old friendships or find new connections that will give you a sense of ease and comfort. Remember to let go a bit so you can walk, float, and fly when you need to. Duck weathers emotional storms and lets go in this way too. The energies associated with Duck and this card are emotional support, comfort, community. Associated with the seasons spring and summer, the elements of earth, water, and air, with colors white, brown, teal, green, and black. The affirmation says, I welcome friends and surroundings that offer support and safety. That's welcomed. I choose that, identify with that. I welcome friends and surroundings that offer support and safety. The next card is Cardinal. This one says, stand tall and proud, see the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Cardinal, with its bright red plumage, is seen year-round, but is most noticeable in the winter months. The males are decidedly more vibrant and showy, while the females are usually a more subtle shade of red. Cardinals have a distinctive call, and they stay with their mates for life. This messenger has long been associated with important and essential qualities such as the cardinal directions in the Native American medicine wheel. Some tribes call the cardinal daughter of the sun, further linking this bird to the element of fire, vitality, and enthusiasm. The message with this card says, examine the opportunities in your life where a path to leadership may be opening up for you. Moving forward requires self-awareness and confidence in your unique qualities and gifts. Feel assured of your importance on this journey. Cardinal is calling you to see yourself in a new light. Use that light to move forward while you lead others to do the same. Cardinal bestows a special message of self-worth. Choose to claim this as a right and a truth. The energies associated with this card and this bird are leadership, self-worth, vitality, and confidence. The seasons associated with the cardinal are winter, elements fire and air, colors black and red. The affirmation says, I embrace and open to new opportunities with confidence. Next, we look at the tarot. We have the Rain Shadow Tarot is this deck that I used here. With the Five of Wands, this is a card about conflict and practice. In the traditional Five of Wands, there are 5 individuals fighting with sticks. And in the assessment of what's going on in that card, there's always this question of whether these 5 individuals are actually fighting or whether they're practicing and honing their skill. They may be fighting, but it's not out of anger. It is simply to prepare themselves. The bottom line with this card, however, the Five of Wands, is that there's a potential that we are about to experience some conflict. Now, this could be conflict resurfacing from the past, things that haven't been fully sorted out, disagreements that haven't been fully hashed out, and basically the solution to whatever the conflict is communication, resolution, right? The only way to resolve the conflict is going to be communication. So I guess that's kind of in alignment with the reading for the weekend that I did. Depending on what your experience was or has been or is, I guess, with what kinds of energy you experienced over the weekend. Was there some kind of adversity that you faced? There was adversity that I faced, and well, gee, if it's going to continue into the week, I could see the potential for that, and I can see how communication can resolve, at least subdue some of the tension in that adversity, in the conflict or whatever. So I guess this card here, the Five of Wands, is suggesting that there are elements that are a bit fiery in nature that may be surrounding us and our lifestyle coming in for the week ahead. Now next to it here we have the Knight of Wands, and as I said previously, this is a card of quick moving energy. This is a high potential for enthusiasm, passion, movement forward, but it's also a card that can represent a need or desire for travel. Perhaps you may find that getting away on a vacation will ease some of this tension. Perhaps getting away on a vacation can help remove you from any conflict that you may be experiencing. Maybe it's actually moving, a relocation, and finding a new place to be where you may be surrounded, right, by the community that is more in alignment with who you are and your ideals and so forth. Basically, there are energies coming in with enthusiasm for new adventure, potential for travel, and potential for new projects at hand. And this card suggests that these opportunities are coming in, and you sort of have to be ready for anything. Now, with the Lovers and the Page of Cups, this does suggest potentially some kind of romantic energy, a meeting of minds and an offer of love. Okay, it could be a meeting of minds and an offer towards a new emotionally fulfilling situation, enterprise, project, union, etc. This Lovers card does bode well for these two cards if we're going in progression here, because it suggests that even if there is conflict and there is movement, with discussion and a plan in place perhaps to take movement forward, there could be a meeting of minds to sort things out, to settle or balance whatever energies are at play with this kind of energy of conflict, so that both parties can feel like there's an agreement, come to terms with something, feel like there's a balance, there's a kind of reciprocity, or at least put any kind of tension to rest. That's important. We don't really enjoy moving through life with conflict. As human beings, I think we sometimes avoid conflict just so that we can try to maintain a sense of balance. But, there are times when we just have to face the conflict and work through it. But this suggests that by working through it, you can come to a meeting of minds. Where does this bring you? To a point of emotionally satisfying new opportunities. Where do you go from here? This is a new offer being presented. This could be, if it is travel or physical movement, right, vacation or relocation, this could be an offer from someone to say, hey, why don't you come visit us for the weekend or for the week, or come here for a vacation, or hey, look, there's this great vacation deal, right? And that's exciting, and it can bring a sense of happiness, emotional balance, right? Emotional fulfillment. You take the offer. And the Emperor here suggests that we need to take authority and control over how to move forward for ourselves, potentially for your family as well. So, with all the information, whether there's conflict and then agreement, you are the one who has to take authority and make decisions to move forward. So this could be, seizing a vacation opportunity. You take charge. How are you going to make that work? How are you going to make that work for your family? This Emperor is mature and strong, balanced in mind. The Emperor is ambitious and willing to take action. The Emperor knows when to take action. This is a father figure who is a commanding, I want to say commanding officer, a commanding figure, commands attention, commands respect, authority, right? This is someone who is deemed in high regard because they have the ability and wisdom to take control. And this may simply be just the control over your life. You have the authority to take control over the direction of your life, and that direction is completely up to you. So with the Five of Cups here, we are being asked to focus on what is working. Focus on that which we can take forward. To release that which is not working. Well, that was quick. Okay. This is my Visconti Tarot. This is the deck I use for confirmation or clarification. So we have Justice. As justice prevail, that's actually very auspicious over this Five of Wands card with the Knight of Wands. Justice. Things can work out in your favor once you communicate about whatever conflict this is. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is more of like a rejection of an offer. We have the Two of Pentacles or Two of Coins. This is trying to find a balance between responsibility in life and the enjoyment of life. This is centrally located. It's very important, yes. That Two of Pentacles, the joys of life and the responsibilities of life. That is where I think so many people are stuck right now, trying to find that balance. I was just making a comment yesterday to a friend about how everyone really seems to be so focused on survival, and I see so many hobbies that are kind of just being left on the side by people at this time for various reasons, and some of it just has to do with the circumstances of nature, Mother Nature. Nonetheless, it's like there are more important things to do right now. For example, my father has always loved to fish, but my parents are selling their house right now. So their responsibility is to, make sure that the house is clean and prepared for showing. It's the sale is pending, so now they're focused on packing up the house because they are actually going to move. And in the meantime, those hobbies that he had of fishing, it's not going to happen. He's not going to go fishing this year, maybe once or twice if my brother can get him out to do that. Different things about the weather being oddly humid is keeping people from doing other physical activities outside that they enjoy. So they're just little things like, okay, if it's going to be this kind of day as far as the weather, what do I need to do? Like, what are the actual responsibilities that I have? And it really seems like people are being more focused, having their attention more focused on responsibilities. But we do need to find time to play. It is very important. So with this, that balance may be in question by somebody else, and that may be part of the reason why you have this conflict. If somebody says, "Oh, you're not working hard enough," or "You're all you're doing is working. Why don't you take some time to enjoy yourself?" There's that balance, and like I said, if this is a vacation coming up, some time off that you need, it's really important for our mental sanity, right? Four of Cups is more of like a rejection of an offer. we're dissatisfied with emotional offers of the past. Somebody's different suitors have offered to date, and we reject, and then there's the fourth cup, and it's like a dismissive energy. Maybe pause to take a look at what that offer is. If you find it may be this offer, this Page of Cups, this one offer is coming in to be presented. If I could find, let me see if I can find what the Four of Cups looks like in the traditional tarot. So I'm just going to move on from here. I'll come back to that. The Justice, finding balance in a situation where there might have been some conflict, finding balance between work and play. And then we come to the Five of Cups, and Five of Coins. Jeez. So here is what the traditional Five of Coins looks like, right? The two people in unfortunate circumstances outside of the church, outside of the institution, making their own way and kind of being shut out by the community. But this is the Knight of Wands. Again, Knight of Wands. And so this says, take charge of your life with enthusiasm, with ambition, with fiery passion, and bring your life forward. And again, potentially into travel. Moving forward. This is bringing new ideas forward. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the Four of Cups. Oh, this. Okay. Okay, this card is the Four of Cups. Okay? Four of Cups, Four of Cups. So here's the individual focused on, say, relationships that didn't work out. They could be love relationships. They could be business relationships. It doesn't really matter. The point is, these are things that did not work out in the past. This is that feeling of discord from looking at the past, that sense of being jaded. And so as the fourth cup is presented, this individual is not even paying attention to it because it's going to be just like all the rest. That's the idea. Well, it may not be like all the rest. And so you're being asked to, with the Page of, or the Knight of Wands energy, to actually take a deeper look and scoop into that offer. Like, look into that cup. Take advantage of the offer. Move forward. Check it out. Right? So, check out this new offer coming in. The past does not dictate the future. And then we have this Five of Cups here, sort of being left out in the cold. You don't have to be. You have the ability, with the Emperor and with these Knight of Wands, to take charge of your life with passion and move yourself forward. So find comfort and balance in simple ways. You do have support. There is a community for you, as you remember from that reading the duck card from the book. This duck seeks out like-minded community. It feels comfortable in familiar surroundings with a familiar community. Where do you feel comfortable? With whom do you surround yourself so that you feel comfortable? The Cardinal says, stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. That is to take charge. Don't focus on the spilled cups of the past. Don't focus on the conflict. Focus on what is working for you, the cups that are still standing, and move forward. Move towards your dreams. Accept that there is a divine plan, but move towards that sun. It shines for you. That's the reading for the week ahead. I hope you do have a good week, and I hope that you are able to resolve and find some balance in whatever conflict this is. Find your footing, find your high ground, and jump off from there into your ambitions, into your pursuit of your dreams. Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight. Be well.